Greetings and welcome back to Out of the Ashes Studios on this thankful Thursday, September 4th, 2025. It is amazing to be alive. Praise the Lord Jesus Christ. Today at Out of the Ashes Studios, we're going to be going over what I like to call fill in the blanks with my prosthetic leg. And as I had shown you the other day about those gel pad adaptations that we put in our liners or in the bottom of underneath our liner in our leg, so it takes the shock absorption and helps to release some of the pressure points. I'm going to show you one of my old liners and what happens when we don't have those or access to those gel pads or those fill in the blanks like I like to call them, and what happens to our liners. And we're also going to go over how I get to the restroom, like in the middle of the night, how I'm able to, I call it Weeble Wobble because Weebles wobble, but we don't fall down. How I get to the bathroom from, the room to the bathroom safely without my leg. But I was born as a trilateral amputee from amniotic band syndrome. And I'm missing a foot and a half on my right side and 6 finger digits, 3 on each side of my hands. So they just didn't finish forming, I guess how that goes. But because of that, and because I was able to have my surgeries done in the 70s and early 80s, the mid 70s and early 80s, by incredible surgeons and doctors from Jackson Children's Hospital in Miami. That was Dwight McCullough for my leg and Ronald J. Mann for my hands. Praise the Lord. And I am able to walk on my nub minimally, and it helps to be able to do that in the middle of the night without depending on crutches or anything else. But I can't stay on my nub for too long. But we will go over those things today. Okay, so this is the older liner from my previous leg before I got my new leg. This is from the robot leg, and this is why you need to have access to those gel pads or those pad liners, the clear pad liners, or like some old massage heads, the silicone on those. Because my nub is not level, so it's off like this way. It kind of like slants this way. So every time I walk, it's not level, and it starts to eat into the bottom of my liner. See? And it puts holes in the bottom of my liner. And this is almost every liner that I've had up until those gel pads or up until those clear pads, or this massage pad that I have on the bottom of it now. It eats literally into every single one because, and as you can see, that's from the calluses and stuff on the bottom of my nub and it being unlevel, and so it just continues as I walk to put those pressure points on there. So that's the importance of those gel liners. It takes that pressure point off. So again, these are not Cadillac items. It's not a luxury item. It helps to be able to walk and function in a better way. So each state is different with your insurance in each state or different insurance companies, depending on what they cover. Like this one is the Alpha Basic, and there's different liners depending on your walking levels, depending on your gait levels. Your prosthetist will know. Also, the Amputee Store online sells these liners and things for amputees like us, and they are wonderful tools. There's different liners for different gaits, different thickness. They also sell the gel pads on the Amputee Store online, and there's different products that you can buy. So that way you're walking better in your prosthetic limb. And I have the pin lock system. I love the pin lock system. But they also sell the sleeves and the liners for the vacuum seal and the vacuum leg system and others. And it's a wonderful store to check out if you're an amputee, so you can buy some of your own products, socks, gel pads, things like that. It's important to know what your insurance rules are or what the regulations are, because we should be changing these out every 6 months to every year. At least every 6 months for me, because like I showed you, I go through them quite a bit. But certain insurance companies, different insurance companies have different rules and will cover these at different times. But it's important to be able to have access to these regularly, and that's why I share the Amputee Store online. It is a fabulous store. I'm going to share their Facebook link in the description, and share their online link in the description, because for us amputees, it's a game changer. And being able to have access to these liners and things, when the insurance companies won't cover them, their prices are fair and doable. So now we're going to walk to the restroom. I'm going to show you how in the middle of the night I'm able to go from my room to the restroom safely. There's my nub. That's how see, it's unlevel. And we're going to cover it with one of my nighttime socks. And then let's go. These socks my daughter Elena has gotten for me, and I put them on backwards. I guess these are like little baby socks maybe. They're very good material, and I put them on backwards, and they fit my nub a lot better than most. And also, I could also put the swim cap on the bottom if I wanted, so that way that'll protect my nub. But because I wear this in my liner, I'm not going to do that. And let's go. So I just kind of balance myself out safely. And in my restroom upstairs, it's got the handicap handles and stuff. And upstairs is carpeted, which is a lot better for me walking. And here we go. And that's all that takes, a couple of steps. Basically just Weeble wobbling and hobbling around, but it works, and I've been able to do that for the past 51 years. Praise the Lord, without my prosthetic leg. But to do that full time would be a big no. But thank you guys very much, and I hope you guys know that it's a beautiful day because you're in it. Let's be in it to win it. See you next time on Out of the Ashes Studios with Melissa and Scott Heuser, and God bless. You guys have a wonderful day.